You have really struggled with this, haven't you?
Yeah.
Purely because, I mean, the acting's terrific, a good actor, but you nearly packed it in.
Well, I didn't nearly start. I was all signed up, ready to go, and I was doing a musical called Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and strutting around in heels and having a wonderful time, dressing up in all the incredible costumes.
Look at that, amazing.
And my back decided to really go, and I was going to the gym every day, and instead of me listening to my body, I did that whole classic of carry on through, it'll be fine, the show's got to go on. So I was having injections in my spine to kind of numb the whole area. And then one day I woke up and my back was like, no more. And the actual disc had fallen out onto my sciatic nerve. It compressed the nerve. And I couldn't move. And it was I had to have an emergency operation to decompress the nerve. Otherwise, it was going to be a lot of problems for me.
So
well,
where
really
did that come into getting into Hollyoaks then?
So, yeah, I mean, it was touch and go. I suffered something called cauda equina syndrome, which is really, really horrible, and it left me with a CSF leak, which just lots of complications. Had to have a second emergency operation, and it was really touch and go whether I was going to be able to start Hollyoaks. But I kind of was lucky. The producers and directors and everybody kind of let me set back a little bit to give me a bit of time to recover. And I started my first couple of months on set with a walking stick.
Oh,
my mum came up to Liverpool, bless her, to help me because I couldn't lift anything. So she was carrying all my bags for me and being incredible and amazing. So I was very lucky I had such a good support system.
But you're not back to total normal now, are you? You've still got sort of numbness and
yeah,
and
I still
things
have
like
this
that.
little bit of a limp when I walk, and I can't really run, but that's fine. We you know.
And there are bits of your leg that are numb.
Yeah, I'm still from my bottom on my left side where my sciatic nerve runs. It still kind of hasn't woken up fully yet. So.
And what do they say is the likelihood of that coming?
Do you know what, Phil? With any kind of nerve damage, it's like a piece of string. You don't know how long it's going to take. It's just a matter of time until that nerve wakes up. So, I mean, it could be a lot worse off. The doctor said I could be walking around with a catheter and.
Oh wow!
So I'm glad
that that's very lucky.
Not the case.
Yeah.
And so going into something like Hollyoaks, I mean, going from being with all the boys, and then to suddenly going out there on your own and doing something totally different, that must have been quite scary.
It's been very scary, but it's been amazing. I mean, I've done theatre all my life, and I've loved theatre, but of course, being in blue, being on a stage, everything is very big, and it's a great learning curve. I mean, I'm learning so much, and over the years, you've had a lot of pop stars turn soap stars, like Kim Marsh. She did such a fantastic transition.
Yeah.
She's been amazing.
And Shane Ward, last year's NTA winner.
Yeah, so, of course. And talking of which, then to start and all of that, and you come in and you get nominated.
I know, and the NTAs are tonight, and I'm completely blown my mind. And I think there's only not long left
now?
to vote.
I'm just trying to look at my watch.
And you guys are up for one as well.
24 minutes. Yeah, I think it's about 24 minutes to vote. So how are you feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? It's all been a bit of a blur. Everybody who's gone out and voted already and got me shortlisted, it's just amazing. So just to be nominated for something like this straight away is incredible, and I'm really thankful. And I think I'm just going to go and have a good night, and whatever the outcome is what will be.
Have you thought about an acceptance speech?
Do you know what? Don't, because I get really anxiety and the nerves kick in. I just...
Well, except the one in your leg, because you can't feel anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That one. I do get quite nervous thinking about it. Have you guys thought of... You've won lots, though, haven't you?
Yeah,
well, I think we're probably the same. I mean, you wouldn't think of...
It gets an easy...
I think you jinx it.
Because it means so much, I think. That's the thing. It means a lot.
And I don't want to think about it too much, because then you think you're jinxing it.
Yeah,
so.
no, I think that's very
And this would be, if you did win tonight, this would be your first award on your own outside of Blue, because obviously the boys did very, very well.
Yeah, I mean, we won a couple of Brit Awards,
You
so
did?
it'd be nice to have an NTA in
I
the middle
know,
of
not many
two
people
Brits.
have won a Brit and an NTA.
I know.
Not even Ant and Dec done that. I think that would be a first.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't win one for Let's Get Ready to Rumble as best single, did they? I'm not sure they
imagine that was the case. We've got a whole team working on this now to find out whether or not you'd be the first person ever to get a Brit and an NTA.
Wow.
That'd be quite cool, wouldn't
it? So what's with Blue then? I mean, I know you're all still gigging, aren't you?
Yeah, me and the boys, we just came back from Berlin Fashion Week at the weekend, which was great to see them. And we got some stuff happening at the end. I know.
I've known you boys for a very long time. Before you were even Blue.
I know.
I remember meeting you out long to you. We were all together, but you hadn't even named the band.
I know.
So how are the boys?
The boys are great, actually. It's always so nice to get back with the boys and to meet up and do something, because it's just so much banter and so much laughing that we have together, and it's after all these years, 16 years we've been together, we still are like best friends, and I don't think many bands have that after all that time, and they really are like my brothers. And I think we've been through so much as a band. You know, we've gone through the highs, the lows, and we're still here, and we still love working together.
Yeah,
and it's great. We're very lucky.
Well, send them my love, and we shall see you tonight.
Thank you very much.
If you enjoyed that, there's more of the same right here. And make sure you subscribe so that you never miss the best moments from this morning.